So I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. See, the end of my year closed out in a unorthodox way, a way that other individuals would perceive it as bad or even negative for that, from that standpoint, from that aspect. But me, on the other hand, the individual that I am, with the perception that I have when it comes to life, I look at it from a completely different perspective. And I say that simply because I had a lot of things, a lot of endings transpire for me as I closed out 2025. And majority of these things that ended up closing out for me were cycles pertaining to narcissism, individuals who have narcissistic tendencies, who had been manipulating me and, playing on my emotions in the attempts to use and abuse me throughout my entire life. And upon being aware of these different situations pertaining to the individuals that I was dealing with, me putting the end to that has caused me to endure a lot of endings when it comes to people that, I held, some type of high regard towards. And those individuals now, seeing that, I put an end to those different situations, I'm viewed as the bad guy, simply because I will no longer tolerate, yet alone allow, any type of narcissism, manipulation, gaslighting, love bombing, any type of self-projections onto me. I have been protecting my energy, and I am very aware of everything that goes on around me at all times, at any given time. And so with that being said, I had to endure a couple of different situations, as I closed out the end of 2025. And like I said, I look at it from a different perspective. And that perspective is that I technically did not lose out on anything in regards to the people that have recently exited my life. More than anything, I didn't lose them, they lost me, because I know my worth and I know what I stand for. And those individuals were attempting to try and bring me down to their level instead of rising up to meet me where I was at. And with them making that choice, because we have free will, those individuals feel some type of way and choose to view me some type of way. And in the attempts to provoke me, they slander my name. They attempt to, project and tell me about myself, and, attempt to try and put me in situations or predicaments, just to see if I will react versus respond. And seeing that they didn't necessarily get the reaction out of me that they desired, now they feel some type of way, all because I knew exactly what was transpiring before any of the above came about. Every single situation, instead of reacting, I responded. And seeing that I responded versus reacting in the ways in which they wanted me to, they decided they wanted to take their anger and aggression out on me in some form or fashion, in the attempts to try and make me feel some type of way, such as trying to hurt me on an emotional level. But see, what they fail to understand is that there's nothing anyone can do to hurt me anymore. I've done a lot of healing. I've done a lot of shadow work. I've done a lot of inner child work on myself, and I've done all of this alone, by myself. So there's nothing that no one can say to me or attempt to try and do to me that will shake me, break me, or even move me in no way, shape, or form, because I am in control of me, myself, and I. Therefore, whatever it is that these different people, these energies that go from one person to the next person, following me around in the attempts to try and derail me, to stop my progress, yet alone to keep me from reaching my destiny in regards to my purpose, it's not going to work at all. I don't even view these individuals as bad people because I understand it's nothing but an energetic signature. Energies that has been following me from one person to the next person, all as a test to see if I've honestly learned from my past mistakes. And the fact that I have, and these individuals now treat me some type of way and view me some type of way, that lets me know that, hey, at the end of the day, I am doing what is right. So with that being said, to those individuals that I had to cut off, that have just exited my life, that view me some type of way and or feel some type of way about me, simply because I will not allow you to get me out of character, because I am not a puppet that can be controlled or manipulated. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, so you know, I forgive you from the bottom of my heart, and I held no ill will towards you in no way, shape, or form. And understand this, it's not you, it's me, okay? It's not you, it's me. We no longer resonate with each other, and we are not equally yoked in no way, shape, or form. And this goes to the people that, I truly held some type of, respect for, in regards to the labels and the history that we've had pertaining to this lifetime. It's nothing against you, it's me. I'm changing for the better. And that's not to belittle anyone or make anyone feel some type of way about themselves, because that is not what I do, even though individuals try to do that to me. But with that being said, like I said, hey, I release it and I let it go, and I forgive you with love, light, compassion, and understanding, because that is what God would want from me. So with that being said, hey, I am going to extend that to you, whether you choose to extend it to me or not. I am going to extend that to you, because at the end of the day, that's what I would want God to do for me. I hope that he extend those things to me when it is my time to go, as well as for the time being that I am on this earth. So know that, hey, I harbor no resentment, no ill will, no regrets, no anger, no nothing. I release you with love and light, prosperity, tranquility, harmony, balance, all of the above. And I truly do wish you the best. I truly do. Whether you choose to believe it or not, I really do. Y'all stay blessed. Love and light.